when you now you're in this mode of like, I know who I am as far as a chef, and then with those, like, what was the moment prior to, because I think like Top Chef, like I remember when we went down to the Vietnamese restaurant in downtown Oakland, and like you've been going there for years. Like I don't know if you worked there at the time or point, but that's when you shot I mean, at least when we played the first episode. But where was that moment for Tu Phu where it was like, I am worthy of what I'm doing? Because I think everyone has that point to where you put in these years. You're talking about at 30, you were trying to be like, because I mean, I don't know if it was a Cordon Bleu or where you went to, so you got to correct me. But I know it was some times where, and I'll be honest, man, I got to be honest with the audience. There's some times where I'm talking about Tu Phu and I was like, we was homies for real, like through high school. I'm talking about when he came to Davis, and it was times when I was in college at UC Davis.
Oh, that's
like,
right.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, two. This is not this like Davis doesn't have those type of parties, man. But he still came to just a small house party, and I was like, bro, this is more like a kickback, But he still stayed. It was pretty bad, but I was like, bro, like this is just like, it's nothing going on like that out here. But even from then, even when you went to New York for a little bit, if I'm not mistaken, like it just kind of like we fell off in the sense of like I was hitting you, but I just didn't know what you were going through at the time because you were in that grind. And Will Smith said it best, like when you're going after your vision, it's a lonely road, and people have to understand it. And I didn't, man. I'll be honest with you, like it was hitting you because I was always supportive, and it fell off. But I don't know those times where you may have been doubting yourself, or you may have been like what you're doing, or just really just getting it in from the mud. Like when did you feel like I am worth being on Top Shelf, or getting in the magazines, and really holding down Oakland as this chef that focuses on Vietnamese cuisine?
Well, that's a great question, man. And I think as I got older, I just really didn't give a fuck anymore about
That's right, baby. Love it.
I think the values that we hold true, and we've always said this when we were young, Daryl, was that real recognizes real. And
that's a fact.
And I think that as I got older and as I became more of a man, quote unquote, I thought to myself is that it's not about awards. It's not about what my resume looks like or how much money I got in my bank account. But it's about it's about my ethics. It's about if I'm able to sleep at night, And I think Fab, once again, another Oakland Tech.
Shout out, Mr. Fab. You feel me?
Shout out to
Family. What up with you, boy?
I think he was a year above us, but Fab always says
2 years. 01 is when he graduated.
But he always says, it's not about what you did, but what have you done for your community? And he's a big community dude, just like Marshawn, So I think those sort of vibes really, really resonated with me, in the community that we existed in the studies that we learned from our teachers and our peers and our leaders, that sort of, very Black Panther, we all we got. If you ain't helping us, we all we got. We're gonna take care of each other sort of vibe. So I think that was just a byproduct of my pursuit of just trying to be ethical, man, trying to do what's right. If I'm representing somebody, whether it's my family or my city, I do it in the most noble way that I can, and I really don't give a shit for the accolades. I really don't, man. I don't give a fuck. I'm not out here trying to please anybody, especially as of 2020.